Hello, everyone on YouTube. Quick, primarily standing series on the reformer. So I teach this as a part of a longer class. We're primarily going to be standing, lower body, and then we'll do a little bit of upper body before we switch sides. Warm up before you do this because we're just going to jump right in. The setup, headrest is down. You're going to have your handles on. Foot bar is up, and we're working on a medium spring, which is a blue for me on my balanced body reformer. Last but not least, yoga block today. We're going to be standing on this yoga block. It's a big stability challenge. If you don't have a yoga block and you have a thick book lying around your house, use it. But you can always not use it. If your balance is a little shaky, you don't need to use it at all. That's why I have the foot bar up for you to hold on during this. And also an option would be to use your box that came with your reformer. Put it on sideways so it's yay high and you can put your fingertips on there. It's going to make sense once we start. Good one, quick, 20 minutes. As always, if you like this, thumbs up and subscribe. Christmas is coming. Let's do it. Are we ready? I'm ready. Yoga block or book. Place it on the floor. All right, my front edge of my block is relatively in line with the edge of the reformer. The yoga block's pushed towards your frame. My right foot's gonna go on the block. My whole foot won't fit on there, but the majority of it will. I'm gonna take my inside hand and place it on the foot bar so I can step my left foot against the shoulder rest. Okay. In an ideal world, I'd like you to let go. It's not an ideal world, we know that. So that is why this is here to hold on to. Another option is the box turned on its side. You can place it right there. I'm going to leave my hand there for a second and show you. I'm going to take a big bend in that right knee. I'm hinging forward. That left leg is going to go straight. I'm going to come on in, bend the back knee, coming on up, looking straight ahead. Here we go. Back, legs straight, and coming on in. Okay, where do I start? Okay, I'll start with this is really hard. Why is this hard? Well, many reasons. First of all, that stabilizing side, my right foot is on a little bitty block. So it's more challenging than just having that foot on the floor. I feel my right foot kind of wiggling around. And that's what's supposed to happen. Our focus here is on the standing leg, not so much on that back leg. This is the side right here that's going to feel the burn. Again, I'll repeat myself. You can always put a hand out, put the foot bar up higher, grab a hold onto it. Who cares? It's your workout, not mine. All right. You're hinging forward as the carriage goes back. Head in line with spine. As I come up tall, I'm pressing down heavy into that right heel. Anybody else having a good time? This is a killer. My right glute is screaming at me. On this next one, I want you to hold it back. Not as far as you were down when we were going up and down. Hold it. Let's bend that left knee in and out. Hold on to something if you need to. So now, right knee staying bent, frozen. Literally, my right butt cheek is frozen. Finding that breath. I like to focus on something ahead of me not moving. I've got plenty of smudges on my wall to do so. A few more here. Hold that leg long. Hold it. Can you bend that right knee a little bit longer? Hold. Hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, no. Oh. Okay. Keep that foot there. I'm going to do a variation of like one of those flying lunges, kind of, sort of, with a yoga block. First, we're going to do a prep. Both hands go on the foot bar. I'd say I'm about 5 inches apart from one another. Right foot stays on the yoga block. Press the carriage back. Okay, this feels kind of nice in that lunge. I'm pressing back. Okay, here comes the prep. Left leg long, right knee stays bent. Keep that left leg long, round that spine. Just bring the carriage in as you extend that right leg and round that spine, shoulders over wrist, almost. And then back we go. So what I'm trying to get here is rounding and then shifting your weight into those hands, because soon we're going to be lifting up that right leg. So just get yourself used to this. It actually feels kind of good to go down into that lunge and then round the spine. All right, let's take 2 more and then we're going to do the thing, the real thing. And it's not that crazy. I don't like to get crazy. Let's hold it back there. Hold it. I'm going to take this next one slow. We're going to do exactly what we did before, but this time I'm going to float that straight right leg and then land on that yoga block. Did you see just how my yoga block moved? Kind of a mistake. You want to try and keep it still. Who cares though, right? Round and then back down. Float and then down. Of course, you don't need to use the yoga block. Why I like it here is that I'm landing in the same spot each time. Sometimes when we do this exercise, we land back and further back and further back. This is forcing me to land on that block. Point and down. You're getting your heart rate up. I don't care how fast or slow you go. Up. I also don't care about your height. Shifting your weight. Nope, I almost kicked back. We're not doing that today. Round. 1 more. And done. Ugh. That was fun. Before we go to the other side, we're going to do a kneeling arm series. I want you to take your weight up. We were on a blue, medium spring. I'm going to 1 heavy now. I'm going to add myself a red. Take the blue off. Feet are going to go slightly back through the headrest. My knees are going to be slightly open. That feels better for me, being in a slight turned out position. Reach back and grab a hold onto those handles. And you're going to bring those arms forward. Please be careful. Please be careful. I've moved myself a little bit forward. This is good for me. As always, if you want to make this more challenging, you scoot yourself more towards the foot bar. Less challenging, move yourself back through the headrest. I'm going to bend my elbows 90 degrees, palms facing the ceiling. I'm going to extend those arms long, not to shoulder height, just below. And then slowly bend those elbows back to the sides of my waist. Breathe. Okay. I usually work with a blue spring when I do arms such as this. But today, I said to myself, Johanna, what the heck? It's the holidays. Come on, let's go a bit heavier. You know why? Because we can. So I'm sliding those arms forward a little higher, and then coming on back. This is also an awesome way to know if your straps are even or not. Trust me, I've been there. I'm like, why does one side feel heavier than the other? Time to stop and switch it. All right, I got a couple more here. I'm starting to shake. Hold those arms long. Hold. Circle out. Okay. Not a huge circle. It's a small circle. My fingertips are free. Tracing that circle. My entire arm. Circling at the chest. I'm remembering to tuck my tail under slightly. Let's reverse. Not only is my upper body shaking, but my right cheek is shaking. Big surprise, because we just worked it. 2, 1. Bend the elbows in slowly. Flip the grip. Okay, straps are going on the inside of the forearms. Knuckles facing the sides of the room. Inhale here. Exhale. Punch forward. Now I am a little higher. And bend those elbows. Punch again. Hold. Here's where the change is going to happen. Knuckles face the ceiling. Wide row. I feel those shoulder blades pinching. Knuckles face the sides of the room. Bend the elbows. Punch. Knuckles face the ceiling. Bend wide. Punch. Knuckles face the side. And back. There's the sequence. Punch. Knuckles face the ceiling. Row. Punch. Knuckles face the sides of the room. And bend the elbows. If you get messed up with the way those knuckles are facing, it does not matter to me. Stick with the wide row or stick with the narrow row. I'm just trying to spice things up. Knuckles face the ceiling. Wide row. Forward. And bend. Who knows, I might lose track too. And exhale. I want one more full series. Out, wide, bend. We're going to stay for a few more in this wide row. Now my knuckles are facing the ceiling. 3, 2, 1, and done. Arms go down. Let's take a stretch. As you can see, my arms are behind me. I'm going to carefully walk myself a little forward. Walk, walk, pause. I'm going to open my chest and find a little bit of extension. That feels good on my pecs. And I'm gonna start just to roll my arms, my palms open to the ceiling, then down. Rolling through that humerus. Feels good. I'm just gonna stay there. And let go of one strap. Hold on to the foot bar. Let go to another. Let the straps go. Nice job. Bad news, we need to go to the other side of the yoga block. Before we do so, spring change. I'm going back to a blue, a medium spring, loading it. Taking the red off. Grab the yoga block or whatever. Coming on up. Oh yay, a second side. Yoga block on the floor. Again, pretty in line with this guy. Close to the wood frame. Left foot onto the yoga block. I'm gonna hold on to the foot bar. Okay, here we go. Holding on, I'm gonna take that right leg straight back, hinging forward, big bend in my left knee. Coming on up, that reformer leg is gonna bend. I'm up nice and tall. Back down and slowly coming up. All right, I'm gonna try this without hanging on, and we'll see how that goes. Knee, my left knee is in line with my toes. And I'm coming all the way on up, but staying in tension the whole time. I'm moving pretty slow here because I really don't want to fall over this close to Christmas and bang my head or twist my ankle. You do you. Always an option, which I'm considering, is losing that yoga block. But we're almost there. We can do it. Few more of the full lunge. My left cheek is killing me. On this next one. Hold it back there. Bend the right knee in and out. I'm sticking my tail back behind me and keeping that left knee bent the whole time. Oh boy. Almost there, almost there. Find that breath. Okay, we got a couple more. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Johanna, you can. Hold that leg straight. Bend that left knee a little bit more. Maybe hinge a bit more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh. Yikes. We got those hops to do. Keep the foot on the block. Hands go on the foot bar. My left hand is over to the left edge of the foot bar. My right hand's over about 4 or 5 inches. I'm gonna send that right leg back straight and big bend into that left knee. Shifting my weight forward, I'm gonna round that spine. My left leg is gonna go straight. So right here, both legs are straight. I'm going back into that lunge and rounding just a prep before the hops. On this next one, let's add a hop. Forward, all that weight. Point the toe, land lightly on the block. Oh, I crashed. It isn't a class unless you crash. Hop and land. Listen, get rid of the yoga block if it's too distracting. A few more here. 1. And done. Well, good times, right? Quick little series to get that heart rate going. I shall see you next time.